6 months after the sack of some commissioners, Imo State Governor Hope Uzodinma has officially forwarded 17 nominees to the State House of Assembly for screening and confirmation as commissioners, 13 of which are men and 4 women. The nominees include the former Speaker of the House of Assembly, Honorable Goodluck Opia, immediate past State Secretary of the All Progressives Congress APC, Dr. Love Ine, Chief Ford Ozurumba, a former governorship candidate, Professors Duru Emmanuel Chukwuma, Ifunanya Okoro Duru, C.O. Nwosu Kenneth Amechi, among others. Imo State House of Assembly Speaker Kennedy Ibe on Monday announced the names during a brief sitting of the House. Now, the Osun State Governor Adeboyega Oyetola has released the sum of 708 million naira to the payment of pensions to retirees in the state. This was made known by the state's head of service, Festus Oyebade, on Monday. Now, the breakdown of the payment, according to the state, indicated that the sum of 508 million naira was approved to pay pensions of retired civil servants under the old pension scheme, while the sum of 150 million naira was approved to pay selected retirees based on merit under the contributory pension scheme. Also, the total sum of 50 million naira would be used to offset plan of the gratuities of retired officers under the old pension scheme. The Oluwo of Iwo, Oba Abdul Rashid Akonbi, has urged Monarchs elders and stakeholders in Yoruba land to meet with the President Muhammadu Buhari to negotiate for the release of the Yoruba Nation agitator Sunday Ademo, popularly known as Sundayigboho. Oba Akonbi, who in a statement signed by his press secretary Ali Ibrahim on Sunday, appealed to Yoruba monarchs to harmonize their interests towards the release of the agitator. Oluwo also urged the federal government to effectively relate with Benin Republic on bilateral grounds and ensure Igboho is safely returned to Nigeria without further delay. He said such action will encourage more patriots from Yoruba land. Sunday Igboho is our son, he said, and urged stakeholders in Yoruba affairs to harmonize their interests, come together and approach the country's leaders for the release of the embattled Igboho, he said. Now, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission has advised all vehicle dealers to ensure 100% compliance to the Commission's money laundering or face the wrath of the law. This was stated by the Zonal Coordinator of Special Control Unit Against Money Laundering, Toyin Ehindero Benson, in Ibadan on Monday.
Something definitely has to be done, and we have to have the cooperation of both the drivers and the owners of such vehicles, because we can't keep having this kind of damage.
We're going to evacuate and decant the tank in a short while and make sure, because we cannot do anything here without removing the fuel that's left in the tanker. Then after that, we're going to take some samples and make sure that we're able to determine and decipher what kind of toxicity we have, how long will it last. We're going to have some knowledge experts to work on the pollution and what we have to remedy afterwards.
From this place down to Tour Garden and barricade, and we ensure that people are informed. This morning, the Chief Executive of the agency, in person of Dr. Akin Fagbemi, has issued advisory traffic diversions this morning, and we've advised the public to make use of other routes.
Now, the Center for Democracy and Development has backed the report of the Lagos State Judicial Panel of Inquiry on restitution for the victims of #endsars protest. CDD, in a statement issued by its director, Idayat Hassan, demanded full implementation of the report, warning against attempts to discredit this document. The CDD said the necessity for a white paper report should not override the objective of addressing key social justice issues that the report sought to address, stating that the Lagos State Governor should know that this is a defining moment of his leadership. More importantly, the governor is being enjoined to be courageous and pitch his tents on the side of justice and for the people in this case. Now, members of the hashtag endsars protesters in Lagos State, led by its lead counsel, the Lagos State Judicial Panel of Inquiry, Adesina Ogunlana, had called on President Muhammadu Buhari and the Lagos State Governor, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, to, as a matter of urgency, implement the report of the Lagos State Panel. The group, under the aegis of the Nigeria Network, coalition of the endsars protesters in press conference in Lagos State, also called for the protection of its members and that of those who testified at the panel. Igboho'S has the details. Now, the Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority says it has shut down 65 liquefied petroleum gas plants in Lagos from January to October for various infractions. Irinde Gatoso, a Zonal Operations Controller, Lagos, disclosed this on Monday. Mr. Gatoso said the LPG, that is cooking gas plants, were shut down for non-compliance with NMDPRA guidelines and international safety standards. He explained that some of the plants were operating without valid approval or license. According to him, the move is to curb gas explosions and fire in Lagos. Cardoso further explained that the agency would continue to clamp down on such illegal plants while at the same time sensitizing the public on the need for safe usage and distribution of gas.